Welcome to the Cruise Tips Podcast, where you get helpful tips and support to have a fantastic vacation on the high seas. So grab a tropical drink and get ready for another great discussion. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page or our Cruise Tips blog for other great tips.
Hi everybody, this is Tanya
and Sienna,
and we are going to do a very short video right now on going cruising while there is the coronavirus going on.
What do they call it? Pandemic?
Pandemic? I think it's called pandemic.
Pandemic, that's it.
Yeah. So I'm sure that if you've turned on the news, you've heard the word corona associated with cruise ships. And of course, I think that was the bad luck of the Princess ship that was in China. And then if you don't know the whole story, several staff from there went to other Princess ships, and then they had challenges as well. So it's been associated with being quarantined, even though it's only one cruise line and only a couple of ships. And honestly, I'm not sure people realize how many cruise ships go out every day and how many cruise ships are sailing around the Bahamas with or the Caribbean with absolutely no problems whatsoever. However, they have about half the normal passengers on them because of the virus. And we have chosen as a family to go on our cruise, which is today is Thursday, March 12th.
2 days.
And we will be on the ship on Saturday. So one of the things that we decided to do is to do some podcast on the ship while we're there and let everybody know what's going on from actually being on a cruise ship.
I will also probably be running the Instagram lives, so you can follow our Instagram and check that out. I don't know how often I'll be doing them, and if she'll be in it. It could just be me just running around with my phone on Instagram. But I'll also be posting on there.
And the Instagram account is Cruise Tips Blog, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think we messed that up the other day, but I think it's Cruise Tips Blog. So, yeah, I mean, just if you want to see what everything's happening on an actual cruise ship, we're going to be on the Symphony of the Seas. She is what are you doing?
It's also her birthday. It's her birthday cruise.
I'll be 39. Anyway.
Okay.
We're going to hold with that one. Yeah, well, my birthday is St. Patrick's Day. I'm not sure if those videos will be appropriate, but we'll see.
Especially record your birthday dinner.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll be on the Symphony of the Seas, which is Royal Caribbean, and we'll be...
we drive out to Miami tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So
after I go to school.
Yeah, she's got to go to school first. And we'll just keep people up to date as to what things are going because, at least in our community, we already know that there's people in our county who have the virus. And one of the stories that just hit the news this morning or yesterday, it was the guy who got sick in our county was sick and went to the gym. So I am pretty sure that there is a gym in our county that is more going to be spreading the virus than the Symphony, because from my understanding is they are cleaning that thing constantly, and we do know that it's going to be at least half filled. Now you have to remember we're going out on spring break in Florida. This is our spring break. That ship was 100% booked about a month ago. Now it's
probably about halfway full.
Now,
within a week, it dropped so fast. It's probably about half full now.
And some of the people tried to do it. There were people coming from Europe, and all of a sudden they've stopped the flights coming in from Europe, and they can't get on the cruise ship because they can't fly to the U.S. to get on the cruise ship. I'm hoping there's a huge group coming, and I mean huge. I mean like 8 people coming from Australia that are supposed to be in our cruise group. And, they posted out from the airplane that they were sitting there on the airplane and they are coming. And I'm really hoping they get to land and get to Miami so they can get on the ship.
Probably flying into Fort Lauderdale.
I know, I didn't get all the details. But, so There are people that want to come. There are also people who are being told that if they get on a cruise ship and then they have to skip school for 2 weeks. There's many parents who have now canceled out because they've been told that they have to self-quarantine if they even step foot on a cruise ship. And my thought is, why? Going to the gym in our county is now more dangerous. And then there was it's being spread at a convention in Tampa. 4,000 EMS workers were there, and somebody had the coronavirus, and it's now passing through our EMS people. Probably, I don't know if they were statewide or countrywide, but anyway, 4,000 EMS.
I think it was statewide, if I remember correctly, but there could have been some people from out of state.
Yeah. So anyway, you can get it anywhere, guys. My point is, we're going to at least enjoy our vacation. We were talking, I was on a group chat with somebody who's already on the Symphony, and the only thing she said she regrets is the fact that she got the Wi-Fi package and she has to talk to people outside. That on the ship, they're having a great time. There are no problems. They have now the staff is dishing out the food from the buffet, so not numerous hands are touching the utensils at the buffet. And apparently in main dining, they are salt and peppering your food.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So you don't have multiple people touching the salt and pepper shakers. I mean, they're trying, and apparently because these ships are sailing half full, the staff that isn't needed is apparently cleaning everything. They were talking about how the ship is like cleaned down like a couple times a day, like top to bottom. So I'm not worried about it. It's probably the cleanest place on the planet right now. So you will find out. We'll give you some reports from the Symphony in a couple of days, and hopefully as we go through the process, we'll try to upload and keep you appraised of the situation. And worst case scenario, at the end of the week, we'll tell you how fabulous of a time we had without
Here's
you.
hoping I don't have to get quarantined when I get back.
Oh,
or
please.
if my school's going to shut
she's
down.
She's hoping she doesn't have to go back to school. She is like, fingers crossed, I don't want to go back to school. And you never know. I mean, they're canceled classes in Ontario. USF has canceled classes. They're all going online.
I'm in a college course, so there is a good probability that I will get my course shut down. And my class is like, well, our teacher would be not the best as a online teacher, but
I think she would do fine.
Really?
And I think half your class would not pay attention, but
That's true.
it's your class. It's not the teacher.
yeah, no, we don't. We're an art class.
Yeah.
We're drawing whenever we can.
Yeah, it's a very creative class. Let's just put it that way.
What's that?
With a multicolor hair. We are way off topic. Okay, so keep an eye on Instagram. Keep an eye on our cruise tip blog as well as our podcast, and we'll try to keep you up to date.